sent to the Nobel Prize Committee. It's nominating you for the Peace Prize, which is well deserved.
The first Nobel Peace Prize was handed out in the year 1901. It was meant for people above politics, peacemakers, bridge builders, giants of diplomacy. And it was not supposed to be a popularity contest. But in 2025, one man is turning it into that. I'm talking about Donald Trump. He wants the Nobel Prize. He keeps saying it. So those who want to win his favor have found a new tactic. They're endorsing Trump for the Nobel Peace Prize. The latest one to join the chorus is Benjamin Netanyahu, the Prime Minister of Israel. Listen to what he said.
He forged the Abraham Accords. He's forging peace as we speak in one country, in one region after the other. So I want to present to you, Mr. President, the letter I sent to the Nobel Prize Committee. It's nominating you for the Peace Prize, which is well deserved, and you should get it.
Thank you very much. This I didn't know. Wow. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Coming from you in particular, this is very meaningful. Thank you very much, Bibi.
Thank you. Thank you for everything you're doing.
Thank you. It's a great honor.
Benjamin Netanyahu was at the White House yesterday. It's his first visit since the war with Iran. On the agenda was a ceasefire in Gaza. But before the meeting, the Israeli Prime Minister sprung a surprise, a nomination letter for Trump, nominating him for the Nobel Peace Prize. Trump was caught off guard, but he seemed visibly pleased.
I want to express the appreciation and admiration, not only of all Israelis, but of the Jewish people, and many, many admirers around the world for your leadership of the free world, your leadership of a just cause, and the pursuit of peace and security, which you are leading in many lands, but now especially in the Middle East. We have great opportunities.
But Netanyahu is not the first to do this. Pakistan beat him to it. They were the first to nominate Trump for the Peace Prize. It was right before the US bombed Iran. So it was quite the foot-in-the-mouth moment for Islamabad. Thankfully, they're used to it. And now Netanyahu has followed suit. These nominations raise a few questions, though. Will Donald Trump get the Nobel Peace Prize? Why does he want it? Can his allies push the needle, or are they just using this nomination to curry favor? To answer these questions, let's go back in time. The year was 2009. Barack Obama had just taken office as US President. And he was awarded the Nobel Peace Prize. For what? Apparently his efforts to strengthen international diplomacy. It was quite ill-deserved. The world slammed it and moved on, but Donald Trump did not. He could not move on. He cannot seem to forget Obama's Nobel. That moment lives rent-free in his mind.
He got elected and they announced he's getting the Nobel Prize. I got elected in a much bigger, better, crazier election. But they gave him the Nobel Prize. Ladies and gentlemen, the Nobel Prize will be won by Barack Hussein Obama.
Trump became president for the first time in 2017, and since then he's been talking about the Peace Prize at rallies, in interviews, on his Truth Social platform. He keeps bringing it up. The implication is always the same. Trump stopped wars, Trump brokered peace, Trump built bridges, yet the world refuses to clap loud enough. The injustice in his mind is unbearable. And let's not pretend this is some altruistic pursuit. Trump equates success with accolades. The bigger, the better. And the Nobel Peace Prize fits neatly into that. So it's not about the peace. It's only about the prize. And each time he doesn't get it, he seems to want it more. So will he get it this time? Well, we don't know. And these nominations don't really help. You see, getting nominated for the Nobel Peace Prize is not tough, especially if you know the right people. Here's what the rules say. A lot of people can nominate you for the Nobel Peace Prize, including heads of state, national lawmakers, Professors of certain disciplines, members of international courts, former recipients and peace institutes, they can all submit nominations. So both Pakistan and Netanyahu qualify. And it's not like Trump has not been nominated before. In 2020, he was nominated by a Norwegian MP. Before that, there was a Japanese official who pushed his name. But none of these nominations led to a win. Most were not even seriously considered. And that's because of the process in which this works, the way this works. Every year, the Nobel Committee receives anywhere between 250 to 400 nominations every year. Up to 400 nominations for the Nobel Peace Prize. Last year, 286 candidates were nominated. Some of them were serious, some just symbolic. After the nomination deadline, a 5-member committee makes a shortlist. They draft detailed reports, and then for months this committee deliberates. They vote. And finally, a winner is announced in the month of October. The whole process is a secret. The names of nominees are not publicly released for 50 years. The committee usually does not care about the buzz, and they do not appreciate public lobbying. But Donald Trump does not care about any of that. He is lobbying hard. In Ukraine, he promised to end the war within 24 hours of taking office. It's been almost 200 days. The war is still raging on. In Gaza, he's issued vague statements, but the actual progress came from indirect talks. In India and Pakistan, it was a bilateral discussion. Pakistan asked India for a ceasefire, and India agreed. Yet Trump claims that he was the one who stopped a nuclear war.
Stopped a lot of fights. I think a very big one, frankly, a very, very big one was India and Pakistan. And we stopped that over trade. We're dealing with India and we're dealing with Pakistan, and we say we're not going to be dealing with you at all if you're going to fight. And they were maybe at a nuclear stage. They're both, nuclear powers. And I think stopping that was very important.
Basically, the US president is seizing on global developments to burnish his peacemaker brand. And his allies know that. So they're using flattery and useless nominations for favors. The fact is, neither Netanyahu nor Pakistan can help Trump win the Nobel.
Firstpost now available in 9 languages on YouTube. English,
Stands at $36 trillion.
French,
Le FMI, comme
German,
geschäftsführenden Direktor
Hindi,
$30 trillion ka karj ho.
Indonesian,
Pemerintah tanpa pemeriksaan.
Italian,
Sekali radikali.
Japanese,
$4 trilhão mo.
Portuguese,
Por causa do próprio balanço patrimonial.
Spanish.
Beautiful bill.
Go to Settings, click on Audio Track and select a language of your choice. Be the first to know what's happening around you in your first language. Firstpost.